Okay, we're back again. I had to go check up and back. It's warm out there. It's cold in here. Let's put my sweater on pretty soon. Yeah, that's for pussies. I'm not doing it yet. You know, it's right there when I need it, though. And I got my new shirts. I kept some for me. See, I kept a few new colors for me. There's my stack. I'll wear them next year. What do I do with these old shirts? They're used, vintage. I have a bunch of them. What should I do with all of them? Should I make rags out of them? Give them away. Put them on a YouTube site and make big bucks off them. Give them to Scooby. He likes eating up stuff. That sounds like a good one to me. Oh, my computer died. Back on the computer. Alright, what do we got? What do we leave off? Let's see. Compensator eliminator, we went through that already. Alright, what's the next question? Jeez, we're way down here. We gotta get way up here yet. Be here all day. Be here for 3 hours at this rate. Let's see. I want to build a flathead chopper. Good, I like those. Would you except the chopper part? Would you prefer one of the big flats? But I can't find one. They make new ones now. A lot of 45s around that because they made hundreds of thousands of them things over the years. They made 70,000 just for the military. Not counting all the parts. Probably another 500,000 in parts. Let's see, I watched you build a few. How much horsepower does yours make, and is it streetable? Because I don't want a race-only bike. Yeah. 45s are real simple. If you want to be under 60 miles an hour, you're good. You want to go more than 60, you're going to have to do a lot of work to make it go half fast. That costs tons of money. But you can make them drive at 75 if you want to, but once again, it's not a reliable number. You can't put it on the freeway and leave it at 75 for 50,000 miles. It ain't going to happen. You can blast around and have some fun for the weekend, but you got to keep the speeds down a little bit lower. So you're still going to be back under 70 most of the time. So there you go. Pick the bike you want. Me, I like the 45. It handles a lot better. And I can make mine go over 100 mile an hour plus, so I have plenty of fun with my stuff. Let's see here. Oh, my military bike did 80 1/4 miles, so it does drive fast. It'll drive at 80 miles an hour with a full fairing on it and all that, and they don't care. But once again, it ain't going to drive for 1,000 miles either. It'll drive 100 miles, a couple hundred miles at a time, no problem, but not forever. You do have to maintenance on old bikes. It's called work on them. Okay, next question. Oh, and the big inch motor, if you get the big flathead, you can make into an 80 or 90 cubic inch motor. You can put a big, a lot of gear on it and just torque it on down the road at real low RPM. Flatheads have tons of torque. They like that. And you can make those drive at 75 miles an hour reliably. So, once again, getting above 80 consistently is still hard to do. You still get a lot of heat going. Like I said, that's around here. You go back east where it's hot all the time in summer, nah, you're going to cook it. There's some coatings you can put on it. You can just try putting oil in it, which will help it, but there's still only so much you can do. It's a flathead. So there you go. Make a decision. Have you thought about building a top fuel Harley? Yeah, I have one. It's called a single cylinder Sportster. It's on 60% nitro last time I ran it. I used to run 30% nitro with 2 big ass stages of nitrous. I call that top fuel. It likes to blow up every run. I went 152 on it on 500 cc's. Ain't too bad. Let's see, what's your opinion on the V-twin compensator eliminator? We already talked about that. Merry Christmas. Fan from 12. Was I making videos in 12? See, that must have been the first one. First ones would be that 65 blue panhead with that European girl on there. She don't like to be called Russia either. Anyway, she's from one of those small little Russian takeover countries. I forget what they are. I never can remember names. Anyway, she's nice. Don't pick on her. Let's see, what is your opinion on the V-twin? We already did that. How many times you get? Is that the same dumbass? Okay, you're up to moron stage. It's 3 times the same question. Leave me alone. Probably on the same video too, I bet. Let's see, I like watching rebuilding heads, motors, rods, pistons, transmissions. Knowledge is power. So you like watching everything, and yes, knowledge is power. Let's see, I appreciate videos and always look forward to your next project. Your knowledge of Harley is phenomenal. Yeah, I've been around a while. Let's see, the reason you comment didn't come up is because you hit enter instead of comment. I told you I was a dumbass, and yes, it never did show up. See, I have to learn stuff too. I think I'm going to ignore that because I don't care. Let's see, every project is different, even if you do the same engine hundreds of times. That is 100% true. Sometimes you can't help people by explaining. Well, eventually it might soak in, but it takes a while. But once it does soak in, it tends to stay in there. I've had that before with customers. So, you know, you gotta beat it into their head. You know, they're not used to thinking. You gotta teach them how to think. Well, they got too many drugs. That does have a problem with your brain. Let's see, I'm an old man. Yeah, get in line. No experience working with motorcycles. You know, it doesn't make a difference. Work is work. Let's see, I try to kickstart my iron head. It occasionally seems ratchet down like it's not grabbing, because it's not. Turn it over. What do you think might be the problem? The kicker ratchet sucks. It's worn out like they all are. The replacement parts are made wrong, so it doesn't help much. So what I do on the teeth in there, I go ahead, instead of having them flat like this, or where they're like this for the angled where they really come out, I back cut them so they hook in like this, and they stay hooked in as you go all the way down. The problem is the ramps at the bottom of the kicker gear are made out of soft material, and it just eats them all up, no matter what you do. I go in there and soften up the teeth to make them a little more rounded, and it helps a little bit. Buy OEM original kicker gears, helps a lot. Those are the copper coated ones if you don't know what they look like. They're on eBay. That's where I buy mine. At some point we're going to run out of them though. Let's see. Can't blame you for not wanting to advertise for Harley unless they want to pay you. I don't give a shit if they pay me anything. I don't like making ads. I don't like begging for money. I don't like asking for money. I do like going out and kicking your ass on my bike though, and stomp your head in the ground as I'm flying by. That's fun, especially on a flathead, and you got a new bike. That's even better. But yeah, I don't know. I'm old school way of doing things. Otherwise known as old farts. We don't show pain and we don't advertise our problems. Oh well. Probably why I'm so harsh on people too. It's how you're brought up in the real world. Okay, Merry Christmas, love the content. I'm a wrench, just not to your extent. I learn a bit every video. That's how you learn. That's how I do it. Let's see, thanks for the great video. Keep up the good work. Let's see, I wonder why they persist with C-clips. G-clips are so much easier and positive to install. I'm assuming we're talking about pistons. All you need is send a clip and turn it, pushing the clip in, and you're done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're talking about British style wrist pin retainers, which suck. All you need is a pair of needle nose pliers. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah, they suck. They come out. That's why we don't use them piece of crap. They also break. The tangs break off because they stick up real tall, and they fall in your motor, destroy shit. It's stupid. See, British bikes have short strokes and they not a lot of load on parts. Harleys have long ass strokes, and you rev the snot out of them, they really get bad. The biggest problem is that cranks get out of true, it really starts putting weird forces on your parts, and it beats the tar out of your piston keepers. That's why they come out. So, no, the best ones are the wire clips. Those are the round ones that are round wire. The harder you push on them, the more they beat into the side of the piston. The problem at some point the piston gives out, and the piston pin comes out anyway. You're never going to stop it from coming out all the way. You can put buttons on the side like the old racers used to do in the 70s and 80s, but they eat those up too. It just takes longer. On a race bike, they don't stay long enough to worry about, but a street bike they do. So I like the wire style. Let's see, Merry Christmas. Never got my gift t-shirt. Oh, probably 'cause they didn't send one. Duh. Let's see, more porting video. Oh geez, someone's going to be pissed if I do more of those. See, some people like them, some don't. Cool shirts. Merry Christmas. Keep up the videos. Yeah, but you didn't tell me which one you liked. Which one do you like? The Arizona shirt, San Diego shirt, the old original shirts? You gotta tell me. You don't tell me, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see, I have to live vicariously through you because I am in a bad place and can't work on anything. That is a problem. Thank you for your effort. Yep, some people get in the dumps, don't have room to work, get too old to do anything. All we do is live in our own mind, but at least the mind's still working. That's a good thing. Yep, keep it up. Foot of snow in Cleveland, freezing. Yeah, feels like around here. Yeah. You may be stuck someplace, but there's always something you can do. Make something you can do. Get your hands busy, you'll be happy. Sit around on your ass and piss and moan all the time, you're never going to do anything. So do something, whatever it is. Beat on a piece of wood, carve, something. Beat your head against the wall, whatever works for you. Let's see, wet plugs for 97 Fat Boy dual fire NGK part number. Let's see, that would be a 14mm spark plug, in case you didn't know. The BPR 5 with a EIX 11s are the best ones. Or you go BPR 5 EX, or not, 11. That'd be a wide gap, something like that. I forget. Let me ask him this shit in the middle of the day when I'm half asleep. Ah, shit, it's only 3:30. I'm not even awake yet. Damn. This one right here. That one works. This is for twin cams. And iron has run 6s. Where's 6s at? 5s. 6 right there. That's the long range. That ain't the right one. That's for hot rod with regular bar. Where's my H's? I don't see my H's. Other side, other side. Where's my H plugs at? Oh, they got pushed off the back corner. How'd that happen? Nope, that's not the right one either. Huh, I don't see my Sportster plugs. H is half-inch series, so H is for the old Ironhead bikes and panheads. Only if you use electronic ignition now. Huh. Thought I had some of those. I must be out of them. Oh well. They're not making some of those plugs anymore either. So, oh well. There they go. If you take the EIX off the end of the plug, then it's a regular plug. All right, what do we got here? Merry Christmas. Again. Can you do a tour of his shop? I've done those before. So there's the customer area. There is the NOS parts area. Does the light help? Probably not. Motor parts. The regular parts are down there. At the far end down there's used junk. And over in there, in that cave, is the machine shop and assembly area. And this is the electronic wizardry area. Yeah. There you go. Got a workaround. There. How'd you like it? All right. What else do we got? Let's see here. 15 Road King 103. Any recommendations? Go buy an Evo. Yeah, go buy an Evo. Yeah, you can buy a 140-inch Ultima engine. But if you want to put into a bike, you buy a 120, stick it into any old Evo, and you don't have to worry about twin cams no more. And no more crank issues and fuel injection issues and other issues too. All those problems just go away. Imagine that. You can always upgrade the suspension and brakes because you have to do it anyway because stock stuff ain't all that good. There you go. Takes care of those bikes. Let's see, M unit to my sport. I have no idea what an M unit is. What's an M unit? M unit. I can't think what M would mean. I don't know. Let's see. I've seen your videos of the one on a bike. Oh, good. I still don't know what the hell you're talking about. Would the stock momentary switches for turn signals, horn, start, etc. be compatible with an M unit? I still don't know what an M unit is. Sounds like something to do with electrical. Badland makes a self-canceling turn signal system that works really good on all bikes, and it makes anything flash. Use one of those. Other than that, I have no idea what an M unit is. I would like to watch you build a Nitro Harley drag motor or the whole bike. Yeah, me too. Got 50 grand? We'll do it. I don't even do it for 50. Maybe 100. If I do most of the work myself, maybe 50 if we're lucky. I don't know about the whole bike though. The motor. We'll do the motor. If you go watch my Top Fuel single build, you will see how I build motors and lean on them and beat the tar out of them. There you go. Let's see. Enjoy all the videos. I watched the one about truing a wheel. Okay, is that going to be a wheel that rolls on the ground or a flywheel? I'm guessing a wheel on the ground. Please talk to us more. I need a little more information about what? How to true a wheel? It's tricky. It's hard to explain how to do stuff like that. It's like saying how do you balance on a skateboard. You stand on it. Okay, there you go. Go figure it out. It's about the same thing. It's not that easy to explain. Definitely not that easy to do. Let's see, what else? I love the newest logo. Oh, we finally got a comment on my shirts. Also, as soon as you can get the military style shirts uploaded, I'm going to order. I was supposed to do that last night. Instead, I worked down here. Something about going home at 3:34 in the morning, cleaning up, uploading computer videos and stuff, and falling asleep about 6:30 or 7. Yeah, I think that's about my schedule for last night. Tonight might be the same. Let's see. That'd be like normal. I almost ordered 4 or 5 shirts, and I finished watching this scene and seeing the military colors. I'd like to get them brown. So as soon as you can get them on there, and I'm going to be ordering, probably going to get 5, 6 shirts. Stickers of your logo made. Yeah, I'm working on that. Patches too, but you know how much a big patch on the back of a jacket costs? Those are like $75 a piece. You believe that crap? Jeez. I don't think I'm going to sell too many. How big a patch you want? You want this size patch, this size patch, you want the 4x6 patch, you want a 6x8 patch, what kind of patch you want? And stickers. You know, you want die cut sticker where the logo, you know, the sticker is the logo, you know, it's cut out, or do you want like a big oval? You know, what do you want? I don't know. I'm not an artsy fartsy guy. I just know if I like it or not. Let's see. Let's see here. I buy a ton of those from you as well. Yeah. You can always email me, or if you buy the other shirts and the email that you want, or put in the notes that you want the brown shirts, then I can add them to your order, send you a PayPal invoice for the extra shirts, and we can stick them all in one big box and ship them to you. So you can order those whenever you want. Just do it. Same with Harley parts. The website's not really made to sell Harley parts, but I probably have a couple things in stock that you could use. I'm not sure, but that's how I sell. It's a one-on-one deal. I don't have a shopping cart and brand X unknown computer doing your ordering. It's called me. I do everything. And yes, I do everything. I am the only one here, so I don't get anything done. What kind of jobs did you have besides motorcycle mechanic, machinist? More in the tool and die area too. If any, do you have interest in other things? Hell no. Why would I be a stupid ass painter? That's stupid. Hey, if you can't make noise and make it go fast, what good is it? There you go. Mow the grass. Why in the hell do I want to mow the grass for? Favorite food? Whatever doesn't come back up. Movie. Who watches movies? I have no time to watch movies. Something to talk about. Nah, you're not talking about stuff I want to talk about. Let's get back to racing. That's what I like. Okay. What I meant was someone... What I meant was someone might have... Oh, this is the ATF guy. Oh, I guessed right. It wasn't a reservoir of the brakes. Sounded good in my head. I wrote it. But yeah, well, that was your head. Nobody else thought that, though. But I did figure it out. It took me a few times, but I did figure it out. See, I have to figure shit out, too. Yes, only a moron would put brake fluid in his master cylinder. Yeah, Probably a Harley tech. Yes, I don't like techs, because techs are dumbasses and morons. Mechanics get work done. They actually fix stuff. What's the name of the company and what size the small jerk or jack up when you work on bike? It's called K&L. They make the best stuff. Cost the most too. What?
I just called out a couple guys. You know that motor you worked on?
I don't know nothing about that blue piece of crap.
Call him out.
Whatever.
Sunday.
Sunday. We're gonna go racing. Thought you could go help me at Cumba on Sunday.
Yeah, when I get back.
Oh, you could go blow up your bike, then help me. You know I was gonna get up early. Blowing off my Sunday project. Hauling more junk to the mountains. Otherwise known as the Cumba. The future, what do they call that? Tatro, what the hell, I forget what they call that. Tatro land, that's what it was. Future Tatro land. Some viewers came up with that name. I don't know. What do you think of that? I can think of other things. Okay, whatever. Small jack. Okay, those are K&L bike jacks. They're very good. They're pretty stable. They don't flex too much. The cheap-ass ones you buy from V-Twin, Ted Cycle, Taiwan Teddy, or flimsy piece of crap. Probably the only thing worse than those is probably Harbor Freight. So there you go. Spend the money and get a good one, or put your $50 bike on your $20 stand. There you go. You can also go to the junkyard and get those stupid bottle jacks that go up and down like that. They work too. They're real cheap, and they do like to fall over. But they will pick the bike up. And they are cheap. Probably get it for free. A lot of people throw them away. Let's see, what do you think of an M8? What a big pile of crap. Whoever designed that head is a moron. He's below moron. Insanity. What a stupid design. You can't even call him a moron design, whoever designed that head. Everything about it is junk. And then they didn't fix the crank. They left the same floppy ass twin cam crank. That's a piece of crap in a twin cam. They make the motor even bigger, stronger, more torque, more power, and on the same piece of crap platform. Geez, I wonder why they break. When is Harley going to stubber a one-piece cast iron crank that holds up? Cars been using them since the teens? Come on, and not the 2020 teens either. It's the 19 teens. Stupid Harleys. Fix the crank. Well, most all Harley problems go away once the crank is fixed. Then you got to deal with the valve train issues, which is garbage. But anyway, someone needs to make a good head, but nobody is yet. So ports are way too big, designed wrong, too short. Plugs are in the wrong spot. You only need one plug right in the center. Jap bikes learned that a long time ago. If you're going to copy a Jap bike with a 4-valve motor, might as well copy it correctly. Not be stupid about it. There, what do I think of M8s? There you go. For your channel, I have an 80 Sturgis. Ooh, what a pile of crap. With a belt drive, yep, that's what a Sturgis was. When I put the motor and tranny back on it with a different belt, throw the belt in the trash, put chain on it, you'd be a lot more happier. Those transmissions, no 4-speed tranny will stand up to a belt, period. And except maybe a Baker if they run all rollerized high gear like a 5-speed bike is. Otherwise, it's trash. It'll burn it up. Harmony belts break too. Too much surface speed, too much heat, too much load. They break. All of them do. Back to the bike street belt. What is the proper way to adjust? Piece of string works really good. Belt. The belt's supposed to have about 5 or 10 pounds of tension on them, as I recall. That's what kills the tranny. Trannies are not made to have tension on them. That's what kills them. Let's have a sloppy belt. If it's too tight, I want to keep it straight. I have the... What? You don't have a too... If it's too tight, you want to keep it straight. What the hell are you talking about? Belts are like chains. They like to be nice and loose. They last longer. The problem is, on a stupid-ass Harley application, it tends to rip the teeth off. That's why you got to tighten them up. There you go. Put a chain on it. Run them loose. Just have to adjust bolts and some. You don't adjust bolts in a tranny, you dumbass. That's what the primary's there for. Holds it in place. Rear wheel. That's what the axle adjuster's for. Yeah, throw away the belt. Put a chain on it. You'll be a lot more happier. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. Thanks for all you do. Too many zeros and do. It doesn't help us out. It does help us out. Okay, good, he's happy. Love your content. I know you have done a lot of flywheel truing videos, a couple of them. Would you like to see a detailed video on just what? Would like to see a detailed video on just truing fly. I do it all the time. It's in the damn playlist. Just watch them. I bash the shit out of it here and move. No, I use a big dead blow lead hammer with a lot of force. Bashing it doesn't fix it. You have to hit it in the right spot with enough movement, enough mass and force to make it move on the taper. That's why I use a big ass lead hammer. It doesn't damage anything unless it drops on your toe. Well, what do you want them to? I have a truing stand I would love to hear and see some tips. Watch the video. I show you how to do it every time. There you go. Let's see. I was going to think of something I was reading. I already forgot it. I forgot. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Oh well, shit happens. Move on. Keep doing what you're doing. Your channel, you have built a great following. My point is, please keep making all the videos the way you have. You mean real world, no fake crap? Nothing pre-made? Well, this is technically pre-made, I guess. I told you I was going to do it. I'm going to work on my FXR at some point, too. Then I'm going to sell it. I haven't done that yet, either. Let's see. If someone is bored with your porting video too bad, they can skip to the next. Yep, that's how you do it. They have that button. It's down here somewhere. It says turn off. Well, that's way up here, the X. Get that one right. It takes care of the problem up there, that big X. Okay, next question. Hope all is well so far. Can you explain bike grounds? Bike grounds. Oh, he's wiring. You got a positive, a negative. That's how it works. It goes through the positive and comes out the negative. That's why you have a negative. Thought that was simple. Can you ground right at lights and switches? Yes, kind of. Also, porting and honing doesn't suck. Tell those morons watch the other 3,000 videos you have. I think it's more like 4 now, but yeah. Okay, wiring is really, really simple. Say this is a hose. Water. You're watering your yard. It goes through here. It comes out here. In between is a resistance. That's where the light works, whatever you're doing. If you go directly through it, it melts it. Too much flow. You have to restrict the flow with something. That's what the bulb does. If you want to extend it, you connect it together, and then it comes out the other end. If you want to put a switch in the middle or a valve, you put a valve right there. Just think of a water line. Works really good. If you get all wet, then you're going to get shorted out. So make it so you don't get wet. And it works. Same electricity. Simple. Break it down to nuts and bolts and things get easier. Just do one piece at a time. You want to do a headlight, wire a headlight. Then if you want to add an idiot light, go add the idiot light. If you want to put a switch in there, then add a switch. You can draw it on a piece of paper or you just do it. It's up to you. And you want to put a tail light in the system, then you add a tail light. Same thing, it's a wire, light, come back, ground. You can ground to the chassis or you can put a separate dedicated ground wire. Dedicated ground wires always work. Chassis get loose, fenders don't get, they vibrate, they get loose, they get rusty, the lights quit working. If you got dedicated wire, it probably will stay working for a while. So dedicated grounds do help. But it's more wire, so there you go. Let's see here, what do we got here? What amount? Want to mount an oil pressure gauge on an 86 Sportster. There's a tiny plug, big twin, the barrels on right side. Okay, there's a tiny plug. That must be between. Why don't you write all the letters in there? I gotta interpret this crap. Don't people know how to write anymore? Oh yeah, no. New schools don't teach you how to write. That's right. You gotta hit one of those emoji buttons. That's what you gotta hit. There must be an emoji for between, isn't there? It's like a cow bent over, turds coming out of his ass. Is that what it is? I don't know. The barrels on the right side. That's called a timing hole plug. Leave it alone. Hex plug on the left side. Oh, maybe it's on the left side on that bike. I don't remember. When they put the plug in the middle. Let's see. 4-speed is probably on the left. 5-speed is probably on the right. They changed the timing hole locations. I know the 5-speed bikes is on the right. I don't remember 4-speed. 4-speed is probably copying Ironhead. It's probably on the left. Okay, let's get back to what we're talking. What the hell are you trying to figure out? Your oil pressure gauge. You want oil pressure on the gauge. It comes out the front of the damn motor already. Why don't you just plug into it? It's called an idiot switch. It comes out underneath the generator snout. oil filter, whatever you want to call it up there. There's already a hole there. Just tee into it. Jeez, this isn't hard. Let's see, drain sump. I use that one to drain the sump. Big squeegee, like 302, cluster. I don't know. He's redoing a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what you're trying to do. You want an oil pressure gauge? Hook it in, the system's already there. You've already said you're going to eliminate the idiot light. That means the cinder's not going to be used. Take the cinder out, put the oil pressure gauge in there. You would be an idiot then, because the idiot light always works and the gauge you can never see, and it usually doesn't work. So there you go. On my race bike, I put a big ass red light right up on my dash. Tell, hey dumbass, turn the stupid ignition switch off. That's what that's for. Because we don't care if that light's on if we go racing. It can stay on. I don't give a shit. I'm racing. We don't need no oil pressure in a Harley. Let's see here. And yes, I have made runs without oil pressure. I had one day I was doing. You had to be above 4,000 RPM for the light started flickering out. Well, who runs at 4,000 RPM? It's a race bike. I'm 6,000 up. I don't give a shit about 4,000. Damn, worked for me. Okay, Merry Christmas again. Scooby will be free to roam the Paris leisure. No, they got a lot of mountain lions and other things up there to eat Scoobies. Scooby probably won't make it that long. I didn't think he was going to make it through this year. He's getting pretty old and tired and slow, and I don't think he'll make another year out of him. But you never know. He might. Mom feeds him enough. It's her dog. He's getting fatter and fatter and gets more and more sleepy. Let's see. I just bought a panhead project off a guy that had a motor rebuilt, but has been sitting for many years. Yeah. You know, you could take it all apart and see how bad it is, or you can take a leap of faith and try to make it run. Pull the timing plug out on the left side of the bike, put a bunch of oil in the crank, about half a quart. Pull the spark plugs out, kick it a whole bunch until everything's roll lubricated inside. You might even get oil pressure if you're lucky, but I don't hold my breath. And then put the plugs back in and start it up and see what happens. If you hear a big bang, shut it off quick. There you go. Let's see here. Let's see, we're sharing our talents. Lack of talent at times. Bike says, thank you. Enjoy the day. Get some sleep. Not much. That didn't happen. Let's go to 73 Sporty. Down to only the tranny. Said it would jump out of gear. You better fix that before it blows the cases up. Replace everything that looks used. If there's a nick, rounded off surface, or anything wrong with that tranny, replace it now while it's still cheap. $1,000 transmission now is a lot cheaper than a new motor when it blows up and takes out the whole back of the motor. So shim it up correctly. Make sure the trap door is actually the one that goes in the case. If you have any binding of the gears, and you can't check in place because the shafts are tight, that's called binding. And then your trap door most likely is not the original one that was machined to the case, because there's one set of cases and one trap door for every motor, and they don't mix. And everybody thinks they do. They don't. So you have to keep putting doors on there until you find one that fits. I made alignment dowels for doing that myself, but I'll go through a whole stack of doors and there'll be 2 or 3 I can use out of the stack. If you don't do that, you will have a blown up transmission. Doesn't matter what parts you put in it. Okay, all the Vicks on YouTube, yours is, what? Of all the bike videos on YouTube, yours is the one I watch the most. It's real and I've learned so much. There you go. It's not a bunch of crap and he understands what I'm doing, or at least trying to. Yep, that's what they're for. You're the king and fun watch your videos. Where can you prove it? I prove it at track. That's why I have records. Let's see. Great channel, sir. Just need to look up for your eyes and some safety glasses. Safety glasses do not work. That's why I don't use them. Safety glasses hit you right there at the base of your eyeball. It bounces directly up into the back of the lens or into your top of your eyelash. Goes right into your eye. Every time. If it bounces off your forehead, you're fine. But it usually hits you right in the eye socket. Hits the bridge of your nose, whatever. Boom, right in your eye. Bulge there and goes right into your eye or your cheek. Leave the damn thing off. Usually they bounce around your eyes, or they bounce against your eyeball and bounce right back out, because your eyeball is like a ball. Chips bounce right off your eye. So it all works. The biggest thing is don't be a moron. Don't stand where the chips are. Move your head over. If you notice my melon, my chest is all full of chips. My face isn't. Duh. Don't stand there. If you want to try to stop stuff from getting in your face, a face shield, full coverage. That will keep the shit out of your face. Safety glasses are a joke. Face shields work. There you go. Or just stand out of the damn way. Duh. It's not hard to do. There you go. That's why I don't wear them. I get more shit in my eyes when I put them on than when I don't. So there you go. And it's probably about a 10-to-1 difference. Let's see. I'm new to motorcycle, dirt bike. I was wondering when do I put the petcock on? When it quits running, you put the reserve on. That's what it's called, reserve. That means when the bike stops running, you flip the petcock and haul ass to the nearest gas station because you are on fumes. Petcock runs out. Well, petcock doesn't actually run out. The gas tank does. Okay. I like your channel. Keep the videos coming. Merry Christmas. Or the hoodie. Good. Thank you. You've taught me a lot. Thanks, mate. Must be a foreigner. Mr. Robo for Jesus Christ. Oh, he's a savior. Don't try to save me. I'm past saving, but you can watch videos all you want. Okay, what do you got here? The Christmas deal. Ordered a t-shirt. Pretty cool new logo. Good, he likes it. I do too. Keep on kicking in. Okay. What?
Are you still recording?
I'm always recording.
Hi, guys.
Oh, jeez, I'm getting interfered. I gotta go work on a blue road turd.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'll be back. What's up?